Okay, so very simple question to start. Can you tell us who you are and what do you do in aquarium and what is exactly aquarium?
Okay, so my name is Vanessa. I'm a media design and interaction student, and I work in Hackuarium since November 2014. And after some months working there, I became a board member, and I'm trying to promote artistic and design projects in the lab. So yeah, basically that's what I do.
And Aquarium is founded when and how many people, how big it is, and location maybe too. What type of studio too?
Hackuarium is a hackerspace, bio hackerspace founded in more or less summer 2014, and it's located in Brno. It's close to Lausanne, and it's part of a space in an old printing factory, and it's part of a space. It's called University. And we share the space with co-working space where some designers and enterprises and startups are working in. Also, Dirty Lab, it's our workshop with machines to make prototypes. And there are Swiss crew, Swiss clock company, and also a hackerspace called Fix Me. Yeah, so we are
it's
big family.
Building, it's not dependent of university. No? It's university is the name?
Université.
Université?
Yeah, it's the name.
But it's not university?
No.
So when it functions as a cooperative, or it's just like incubator, or in general with a lot of different projects?
Yeah, it's like an incubator of different projects, and we have some enterprises there in the co-working space, like for example brewery, it's called La Nebuleuse. They do beer there. Mm-hmm. Some designers, interaction designers working there. Also, I mean, our biohacker space with different projects. And we do have common meetings to decide what's going on, how to share the space, to do some activities together. But then each of us have the limited space in the...
You pay rent, and it's called... It's also cooperative in the way that everybody pays rent if each organization.
Yeah, I mean, as a member, you pay a certain quantity per month, but it's open for everybody on Wednesdays. So we have an open night every Wednesday, and we try to organize interesting things each week to bring people together. And then if you would like to have access to the space, basically 7 days, 24 hours, you become a member and you pay some money per month. It's something symbolic.
Do you cooperate with schools or student programs to come to the lab, to Aquarium time to time? Or?
Well, we used to invite a lot of people from the academic field. Also because it's placed very close to an art school, and also the EPFL, the ECAL, the UNIL, also people coming from Geneva, from HED. And it's very open to collaborate, but it's like up to the people to come to the space.
It's not a fixed program, because some other spaces they have cooperation with one diploma in this or that school to do some week workshops. No?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. And who are you? What kind of projects do you have? Categories of the type of project you develop? So it's bio, it's media, it's mixed media.
So it's really focused. The Hackuarium space is really focused on bio, do-it-yourself bio hackerspace. But it's open to all projects that has something to do with science in general. That means also media, technology in general. So, for example, we have several ongoing projects, like for example, Beer Decoded. It's a project that in which I'm also involved to try to make another visualization of all the diversity of beers that we have in the world, and also we saw that there are so many micro breweries popping up, and sometimes when you arrive to a bar, you always order the same beer, and it's super difficult to today I'm gonna change and I'm gonna try. So we are trying to make a genomic tree of beers and suggest make a category of beers, and to suggest you the ones that are near in the tree you may like, you may want to try them. And so we are playing with the living data of the beers, and this is happening right now in the lab. It's also the first crowdfunding campaign that we had in Hackuarium. Mm-hmm. And apart from that, we have also a very interesting project called Octanis. They are doing a prototype, a robotic prototype, which is going to be a moving laboratory, and they are going to send it to Antarctica to take some data in extreme conditions, and they are searching for different fundings, and they are testing the first prototypes there. And yeah, we have several projects with fungi mixing with different materials to make some objects. Also, we played with bacteria and pigments, and mixing these pigments with clay, with textile, with paper, with bioplastic, and we tried to make 3D printing out of that. Also, there are several projects going on with 3D representation of living organisms, like molecules, viruses, and so on, for academic purposes. The people from the space program came to visit the lab, and they were working with several projects, and also helping some people trying to do a prototype to send it to the space, and to help them how to build it and to solve some problems with this kind of projects. And so yeah.
You don't know so much about it?
I don't know so much about it.
Okay, sorry. And maybe you can tell a bit, who are your best organizations, friends who you collaborate with around Switzerland and Europe in general? Who are your privileged relations with other groups, other hackerspaces?
Okay, so in Hackuarium we collaborate with the different organizations and Fab Labs, Makerspace, Biohackerspace around. We collaborate with the ones that we have close to us, like Fab Labs in Renault, also La Paillasse in Lyon, Hacteria. So we are very active and dynamic in going to visit and inviting them to come to try to bring new projects and to start new adventures together.
You do some public events as well towards general public, or do you only work as lab in between members?
No, we made in the lab. We used to open the lab every Wednesday night, so everybody is invited. We try to make very diverse events, presenting projects, ongoing projects in the lab. Also inviting people doing something in the biohacking field. And now we are starting a new initiative to promote more artistic projects and design projects in the lab. It's called Dirty Monkeys, and we are going to present it this month on the 23rd. And the idea is to bring more artists and designers, and not to have fear of the lab and playing with biomedia and researching and making your hands dirty in the lab. And we also organize some hackathons together with the people around us, like Fix Me. We invited also people from CERN to the lab to think about possible hackathon in the mixing technology and humanitarian organizations to solve some problems. And in this event, we invite all the people. We make public all information. We public all the schedule in the website. So.
Okay, maybe last questions. Maybe your personal interest in the future being member of Hackuarium, because if you're student, you've been artist student or designers. So what's your idea of doing in the future? You want to stay in the lab? You want to do your own practice, based in the lab, or develop this artistic program in the lab? Mm-hmm. And maybe even why you come to Ars Electronica?
So my personal interest in the lab is to make it alive as long as possible, and to make more space for artists and designers in the lab, which are super welcome right now. But maybe, yes, you said before, when you're not a biologist or a scientist, you have some fear to get into the lab and to talk to these super skilled people that know a lot of about science and biology. And there is something going on in new media. You can feel it. A lot of organizations and most important universities, they are switching to this direction of having a space for artists and scientists to meet and to really teach the new techniques of dealing with living data and microorganisms and bacteria and DNA, electric signals, neuroscience, to the artists and designers, because I think they have a really important role in the society in order to communicate what's going on in the laboratories, the official hermetic ones, and to open this information to make the society to participate and to have an opinion, why not, on what's going on in the laboratory. Is it okay? Is it not okay? Could we know more about it? Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And Ars Electronica? To see all the bio art in a cyber art exhibition?
Yeah, I'm here in Ars Electronica to get information from one of the most important places in the world right now, that it's dealing with new media art and new technologies, biotechnologies, and to know what's going on, the artist concerns and the issues of this kind of new developments and the impact that they have on the society. And you can see all these issues in one place, and it's very, very enlightening experience. So also try to make public our lab and to present our lab to the people and to invite them if they are interested to come. Some of the artists, they already know our lab because we have some members that have a lot of experience curating bioart projects. But we wanted to have more and to grow the family, so that's why also I'm here.